In this video, you are going to learn how to win Minecraft championships. Certain strategies and approaches to the game are often overlooked, and that's no good. That's gotta stop. So, if you are a participant in Minecraft championships, you're definitely gonna want to watch this video. And even if you're not a participant, watch this video. You know, it's helpful. It's actually probably not that helpful unless you're in MCC, but watch it anyway. I want the views. Also, according to YouTube statistics, only 28 of you are subscribed to the channel, which, based on my average viewership, means there's probably about one of you out there that isn't subscribed. So, come a little closer. Come a little closer. If you're that one viewer who isn't subscribed to me, good for you, I guess. I don't know. Transition! For anyone who's unaware, Minecraft Championships, hosted by Nox Crew, is one of the biggest Minecraft YouTuber/streamer tournaments out there. Approximately once a month, Nox Crew assembles 40 of the biggest Minecraft streamers in the world, puts them in 10 teams of 4, and runs them through 8 different minigames to see who is the best of the best. At the end of those minigames and one final round of Dodgebolt, one team is crowned the winner and gets a cool coin that has the Nox Crew logo on it and, like, their names, I guess, etched in the back. It looks pretty sick. Now, what I just described is the truth. That is what Minecraft Championships is, but it's not the full truth. Here's why. These 8 minigames are not played in a predetermined order, right? There's no game that's always first in the lineup. There's no game that's always last in the lineup. Instead, before each round, all 40 competitors are teleported to what's called the Decision Dome. As the name suggests, the Decision Dome is where the competitors get to vote for which game they want to be played next, and whichever minigame gets the most votes wins. Additionally, the last few minigames are actually worth a lot more than the first few minigames. For example, the first game has a 1.0 coin multiplier. And the 8th game, the last game, has a 3.0 coin multiplier. So you get 3 times the amount of coins during the 8th game than you do during the first game. That is huge. And so you do see some players strategizing about which games they want to play towards the end when they're worth more, but I don't think enough players take advantage of just how powerful the Decision Dome is. Sure, they may vote for whichever game they think sounds coolest, but I don't think a lot of people actually know which games they're best at relative to their competitors and which games they might be worst at. So, I decided to figure that out. I have determined, based on the data, which minigames are best for each Minecraft Championship Season 9 team and which minigames are the worst for them, so that these teams on Saturday when Minecraft Championships happen, they can strategize effectively which games they should play later on and which games they should play earlier so that they can maximize their amount of coins that they earn and, you know, maybe pull off a dub. And I have all of that data assembled right here. And so I'm going to walk you guys through how to interpret the data here because it's not really the most intuitive and also it's really, really messy. I just realized that this is a lot of numbers. Oh man, I just realized how ugly this looks. It's just numbers. Numbers everywhere. So first what I did was I looked at every single person who is going to participate in Saturday's Minecraft Championships. I looked at all of them, how they placed in every single minigame, in every single season of Minecraft Championships up to this season, and then I averaged those placements out for each minigame to get their average placements for each minigame throughout the first 8 seasons of Minecraft Championships. As you can see, this was a lot of numbers. I then took those averages and placed them into their own graphs over here. So let's use Cyan Team as our example here. So I have the 4 people who are going to be on Cyan Team on Saturday: Pizza Hut, Kara Corvus, Captain Sparkles, and Captain Puffy. I have gathered their average placements in every single minigame, so Parkour Warrior, Hole in the Wall, Ace Race to get to the other side, Build Mart, Sands of Time, Battle Box, Survival Games, and their overall placements in each season. Their average placements for each season, I guess. Now, you might notice that there are two minigames missing from here, Rocket Spleef and Skyblockle. That is because those two minigames are being revamped next season. So there didn't seem to be much reason to factor those two games into my analysis because, I mean, they're being revamped anyway. The skills that you needed to do well in Skyblockle and Rocket Spleef before may not translate well to these new updated versions of the games. Also, another asterisk in this data. You see here how Aqua Team and Lime Team are a little smaller than the other teams. That's because there are 3 new players entering in this new Minecraft Championship season. 2 new players on Aqua Team, 1 new player on Lime Team. And since these players are brand new, I have no way to evaluate how well they're going to place in any of these minigames because there's no data on them. So I can't use them. I just have to use the people on these teams who have already played in Minecraft Championships, take their average placements, and just extrapolate them for the whole team. It's not the prettiest way to analyze data, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So, finally, after I got all of those averages, all of that data, all of that, I took the final placements for each team. So basically how everyone on a team placed in each tournament after the tournament was all said and done, subtracted it from the average placements in each mini game. So for example, we'll use Cyan again. Their average placement in each tournament was 13.37, but their average placement in Parkour Warrior was 14.63. So that means that these 4, Pizza Hut, Kara Corvus, Captain Sparkles, Captain Puffy, they placed on average roughly 1.3, 1.2 places lower in Parkour Warrior than they did in the tournaments as a whole. So going back up top here, I did that for every single game, for every single team, and then I ordered it from best minigame to worst minigame. And so there are a few outliers and there are a few general trends that I want to look at because this is going to help determine which games these competitors are going to want to play first, second, third, etc. Or which games they want to skip. As I've said, there's only 8 minigames that are played, but there are 10 minigames to choose from, so 2 of them are skipped every time. So, I mean, if, say, for Cyan Team, their worst games are Sands of Time and Hole in the Wall, if they get lucky, those 2 games will get skipped, and then they won't have to worry about that. But let's go through the general trends. So, I'm going to make a confession here. I have a confession to make. I think I messed up. Specifically with Parkour Warrior. So if you look at the Cyan Team, Parkour Warrior is their second best game. For Aqua, Parkour Warrior is their best game. Lime, second best. Red, second best. In fact, it is the top 3 minigame for 8 out of the 10 teams here. Now, that should not happen. That shouldn't happen because this data shows how well teams perform in certain games relative to their competitors. So, if one team does really well in Parkour Warrior, then there should be another team that does really badly in Parkour Warrior. So, moving on from that, let's look at Cyan Team. Now, Cyan Team, I think, is the team to win in terms of coins. They've got Pizza Hut, who is just a legend at Minecraft Championships. Captain Sparkles is definitely underrated. Kara Corvus and Captain Puffy are also really good. Obviously, these teams are really balanced. Every team has people who are really good, but I think Cyan is just a little bit above the rest. Their best minigame is Build Mart. Now, that's significant because of their competitors, very few of them have Build Mart in their top 3 or top 4 at all. Like, look, Aqua here, it's last. Lime, it's last. Red Team, it's 5th. So, if Cyan Team can get Build Mart towards the end of this Minecraft Championships competition, then they have a significant chance of making bank in terms of coins relative to the other teams. On the flip side, Cyan Team kind of underperforms when it comes to get to the other side. That is their 5th out of 8 minigames, whereas a lot of the teams that I think have a chance to rival Cyan in terms of points, which is all of these guys in the top row here, plus I'd say blue, they all have to get to the other side pretty high. If they want to take down Cyan, those 5 teams are going to want to maybe band together, choose to get to the other side towards the end. Moving on to some other teams, there seem to be 4 teams that are really good at survival games, namely blue, orange, purple, and yellow. They all have survival games as either number 1 or number 2 for purple. If they want to get ahead, survival games, play it at the end. That might be a strategy for them. Let's see, it looks like Battle Box is the best game for the Green Guardians. Those guys might want to save that for the end. Pink team's going to want to save Hole in the Wall until the end. I mean, there's so many different strategies and so many different ways that these teams could get a leg up on their other teams. I don't really want to go through all of them because that would take a long time. So I'm going to give you guys the chance to look at this data yourself. I have a Reddit account. It is the same name as this channel, Running to Pizza. I'm going to post this data onto the Minecraft Championship subreddit, probably around the same time that I post this video. So if you want to see this data, if you want to really look into it, find a way for your favorite streamer to get a leg up on the other teams, or if you are a streamer and you want to find a way to get a leg up, go to the Minecraft Championship subreddit. Also, guys, this project was a massive undertaking. I had to comb through so much data, take so much time, and I could not have done it all so quickly without the help of a few online resources that I'm going to share with you guys. First off, the Minecraft Championship Wiki. This is an excellent resource if you want to get behind the numbers of Minecraft Championships. They have everything for every single season, every single player. You can go look at how every single person placed in every single tournament that they participated in. So that's pretty cool. That helped out a lot. I also used some stats compilations like this infographic from Emo Eller that has all of the scores and all of the placements from everyone in 6 of the 8 games played in MCC 8. As well as this chart from Macru, which shows where people placed in Parkour Warrior in all of the events that it was played. All of these resources really helped out a lot, and thank you all so much for making them. Because if these hadn't been made, I would have just had to go through every single person's VOD of every single season to painstakingly find every single scrap of data that I could find, and that just wouldn't have worked out. I would have gone insane. I already did go insane. This was a big project. But yeah, with all that said and done, I think I'm going to go to bed. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.